A company issues prospectus within dash of its registration. Well picked. 60 days is the correct answer.
When a company is formed for improper conduct or fraud dash. Good job. Your answer corporate veil is lifted by court works well here.
What is the minimum paid-up capital of Public Light TD? Company?
You chose 50,000 and it is correct. Which of the following is a special feature of a company?
Great thinking. All of them is the right choice.
Capital of a company is divided in units, which is called. Good thinking. Share is the right answer.
A company meeting that is not an annual general meeting. Strong choice. Extraordinary is the right answer.
Private company requires minimum dash number of member.
Well done. 2 is the right choice. The liability of members if company is limited by shares.
Nice work. You chose unpaid value of shares and it is correct. A company with no limit on the liability of its members. Smart move. An unlimited company is an accurate answer. Every co must use the word TEED or PT, except.
You're right. All of the above is the correct answer.
What is the primary purpose of investment for a company? Valid point. To generate revenue is true. Where is the register of members of a company maintained? Perfect. Registered office is the correct choice. The minimum number of shareholders in a private company.
Correct. 2 is the right answer.
Can the company's secretary be a director of the company?
Clear logic? Your choice, yes, but not the sole director, is sound and 100% true.
When can a company issue redeemable preference shares?
Well reasoned. At any time after incorporation is the correct choice. Company incorporated by the Act of the Parliament is.
Correct response. Statutory company is the most accurate answer. The maximum number of shareholders for public company.
Nicely done. Unlimited is a solid answer.
The minimum number of directors in a public company. You got it. Your choice 2 is right. What are the owners of a company insulated against?
Bravo. Personal liability is the answer.
Maximum number of members in a private company is? On track. 200 is the correct answer. Dash is the first stage of formation of a company.
Right again. Promotion is a valid answer.
Which company turnover should not exceed 2 crore?
Solid response. Small company is a valid choice.
Debenture holders are called dash of the company.
Nice selection. Creditor is the correct and valid answer.
Important documents for incorporation of company. A.
Sharp thinking. All of above is the right choice.
The process of incorporating a company involves. Excellent. Drafting the Articles of Association is a brilliant choice.
The relationship of the promoter to the company.
Smart pick. Fiduciary is the correct choice. A legal entity separate from its members is for. Exactly. company makes sense and it is right choice.
Articles of association is subordinate to dash.
Right choice. Memorandum is the best answer.
The principle of corporate veil separates dash.
Excellent choice. The company from people behind it is the right answer.
Dash company is prohibited to issue prospectus.
Great job. Private company is the accurate answer.
Minimum members required for a public company.
Great job. 2 is the accurate answer.
Authorized capital of the company mentioned in. Bravo. Memorandum of association is the answer.
When a company amicably buys another company.
Great thinking. Acquisition is the right choice.
Which is not a characteristics of a company.
Well reasoned. No common seal is the correct choice. Minimum paid up capital for a public company.
Good thinking. Philal is the right answer. One-person company is defined under section.
Well picked. 2 is the correct answer.
Dash is the most popular types of companies.
Strong choice. Registered companies is the right answer.
The most important document of a company is. Solid response. Memorandum of association is a valid choice. Is company have its separate legal entity? Exactly. Yes, makes sense and it is right choice. Who issues a certificate of incorporation?
Valid point. A governmental authority is true.
Which of the following is false statement?
Good job. Your answer liability of members up to company's debt works well here.
Currently, we study which Company Law Act. Correct response. 2013 is the most accurate answer. Which company should not transfer shares?
Well done. Private company is the right choice.
The liability of members in a company is.
Sharp thinking. Limited is the right choice.
Who is the head and brain of the company? Nice selection. Directors is the correct and valid answer. The word ulti is used for dash company. You're right. Public company is the correct answer. First law on companies was laid down in. Excellent choice. 1850 is the right answer.
What can a company own in its own name?
Nice work. You chose property and it is correct. Dash is the constitution of the company.
Correct. Memorandum is the right answer.
Small company is defined under section.
You chose 2, and it is correct.
Capital of small company cannot exceed. Nicely done. 50 lakhs is a solid answer. Who is the author of Company Law Book? You got it. Your choice, Ashok Sharma, is right. How many kinds of a company meetings? Smart move. 4 is an accurate answer. Who are the real owners of a company? Excellent. Shareholders is a brilliant choice. A member of one-person company can be. Clear logic. Your choice, all of the above, is sound and 100% true. East India Company was an example of. Right again. Chartered company is a valid answer.
Company can be a citizen of country.
Right choice. False is the best answer.
Property of the company belongs to.
Perfect. Company is the correct choice.
Who may be directors of a company.
On track. Only individuals is the correct answer.
Dividends are typically paid to.
Smart pick. Shareholders of the company is the correct choice.
The word company is derived from.
Nice selection. Latin is the correct and valid answer.
What is company's constitution?
Excellent choice. Internal management document of the company is the right answer.
The common seal of the company.
Correct. It is optional. ADU EF 2905 is the right answer.
Shares in private company dash. Smart pick can be transferred with approval of other members is the correct choice. Who is officer of the company?
Clear logic. Your choice explained in Section 2 of the Companies Act 2016 is sound and 100% true.
Company law year of enactment. Perfect. 1956 is the correct choice.
A company limited by share is.
Bravo. A company which issues shares to the public is the answer.
A company doesn't have dash. Good job. Your answer absolute power works well here.
A prospectus is issued by.
Great thinking. A public company is the right choice. A company is created by.
Smart move. Companies Act is an accurate answer.
Who can call for AM?
Good thinking. Members is the right answer.
One person company is.
Right choice. All of the above is the best answer.
Lick is an example of. Sharp thinking. Statutory company is the right choice. A company is a dash. Right again. Corporation is a valid answer. A company may issue. Well reasoned. Both is the correct choice. What is a company? Exactly. Association of person makes sense, and it is right choice.
Who is a promoter?
Well done. A person who forms the company is the right choice. A promoter dash. You got it. Your choice, all of the above, is right. A company is.
Strong choice. All of the above is the right answer.
What is odd?
Well picked. Legal person is the correct answer.
How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? You're right. Contact Narayan Changda is the correct answer.